Hello, my name is Robert Crawford, and I am a transportation planner with the North Carolina Department of Transportation. Over the next few minutes, I am going to give you some information about maps and intersection designs. My hope is that with this information, you will become a safer driver. Take a few minutes to clear your mind. Is it clear? Now focus and answer this question to yourself. Name something that comes in all shapes and sizes. I will bet most of you thought of an item that comes in one of three categories: food, housing, and automobiles. Let's take that last item, automobiles. Many of you drive an automobile, and as you drive down a road, I will bet many of you don't think that intersections can come in all shapes and sizes. And many of you probably just think of the intersection as one straight line meeting another straight line. But there is so much more than that. Now, some of you are looking at me right now as if I have three heads growing out of my neck. But I will bet you did not know that intersections can be circles, diamonds, and even diverging diamonds. I really hope that last term perked your ears up a bit. So maybe now you have a reason to listen for the next few minutes. Ever since I was a preschooler, I've been interested in highways and byways. Every single year for Christmas, going back to my elementary school days, my mom has bought me a Rand McNally Road Atlas. Every day I go read the press releases on the North Carolina Department of Transportation website. And at least once a month, I will go look at my state's 10-year transportation plan, along with attending quarterly meetings of my local transportation planning board. My local organization has a funny acronym to it, and maybe yours does too. Mine is called GWAMPO, the Greensboro Urban Area Metropolitan Planning Organization. Yes, that is quite a mouthful. But let me break down the presentation to these elements. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to discuss a little bit more about this big book here. And also talk to you about roundabouts and diverging diamonds. And then talk to you a little about some safety statistics. Atlas. Take a look at this big book here of maps. And I show you North Carolina. Here we go. And the blue roads are your fastest roads. They're your freeways, your multi-lane situations. The green down here near Charlotte is, think of green as money, because you have to pay a toll for that, use that particular type of road. And then we have the orange, like over here on 64. These are usually 2 lanes in both, going in either direction. And the difference between this and the blue freeway interstates is that the orange ones are going to have stoplights on them. And you're also going to have traffic that's going to be able to go across the highway and turn left, or they can also just turn right as well. And then we have the red. The red right here is the just 1 lane each direction, and they usually have a little shoulder, but these are better than the gray right here, like this 902 right here, because the gray, if it does have a shoulder, it's just a white line at the very edge of the pavement. So now let me discuss roundabouts. Roundabouts were invented in the United Kingdom back in 1972, and they can be in urban and rural areas. So this is a sample here. You see this drawing here of the roundabout. The biggest thing you have to remember is yield. You see traffic coming towards you, or in this any traffic in the circle, must always remember to yield. If there's not any traffic in the traffic circle, you just come right on up here and cruise right around to wherever you want to go. Diversion diamonds were invented in the 1970s in France. Now these are almost always just in urban areas. And the thing about divergent diamonds, well, this is a little drawing of a standard diamond interchange. These boxes right here are cars. As you can see, if you want to turn left, the cars are backing up into another traffic lane, creating a very dangerous situation. The nice thing about divergent diamond is it eliminates the backup. So now you're going to cross over this traffic light here, and then you can take a left turn and go. You just have a yield to the traffic coming this way and go onto the interstate. There you go. Now, some safety statistics. According to the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety, roundabouts in urban areas, when replaced in an intersection that has a traffic light, reduced crashes by 35%. Roundabouts that were in the rural areas, these are roundabouts that replaced stop signs of roads with a speed limit of at least 40 miles per hour, saw a 62% reduction in crashes. In terms of diversion diamonds, the Federal Highway Administration actually compared the use of a diamond interchange to a diversion diamond interchange. And they found not only a 40% reduction in crashes, but also the average speeds through these interchanges went from 55 miles per hour to only 37 miles per hour. So in this presentation, I have reviewed how to use an atlas, and I have discussed roundabouts and diversion diamond interchanges. It is my hope, by being better informed about roadway designs and intersection designs, you can be a safer driver. The next time you're driving down the road and are going around a circle or through a diversion diamond, I don't want you to mindlessly drive through it. I want you to think about how efficient or congested the movement of traffic is in that kind of intersection. Ask yourself, is this the best way to move traffic, or does it need improvement?